For so long, we've been here, we've been trying to...
I've got what I've got, you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I'll sip my soup. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is the better tomorrow. I've got what I've got, you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I'll sip my soup. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with this. All we want is a better tomorrow. Just like the parable in the Bible, where the master gave us talents to his servants. Don't sit there wishing you had one. Who knows? You got 5 and I only have 1. Work with what you have, work with what you got. Love the life you live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. So I've got, you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I'll sip my soul. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. The Browns are fighting again. They waited too long for a cry of a baby. They have it all, but all they pray for is a gift of a baby. My friend Atungo lives in the Zongo. All he owns is an old Buzanga Volvo. He's got 9 kids, he's still expecting. He can barely provide for his family. The rich to struggle, what he has to. For my body, nowhere easy, yo. But nowhere easy, yo. So, work with what you have, work with what you got. Love the life you live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, never ever have enough, yeah. Work with what you have, work with what you got. Love the life you live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. Oh, I've got what I've got, you've got what you've got. So keep your red wine, I'll sip my soul. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard. We don't want to live with this. All we want is a better tomorrow. I've got what I've got, you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I'll sip my sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my obolo.
For so long, we've been here, we've been trying.
Hi there, and welcome to another scintillating, fun-filled edition of the Springboard Hangout. The Springboard Hangout, as you know, is your educational program, but filled with fun and so many unexpected twists and turns. Today is a time of 2 talented young people who are coming on board to blow our minds. I'm talking about our lovely Nakeeyat, Dramani's son. She won the 2019 edition of Talented Kids, and boy, is she talented. When we have that conversation, you'll be like, I wonder what I was doing, and I wonder what I can help some other young person in my life do so that she or he can also be this talented. We also have the one and only young Kwame Apau. He happens to be a rapper and is also, most interestingly, told the daddy that I want to play chess. And since then, he has been blowing the family mind about how he's progressing so rapidly in chess. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We are continuing the program with a lovely self-made poem from the one and only Nakeeyat Dramani Sam.
In the beginning, God created heavens and the earth was formless and empty. And when creation story was over, flora and fauna, the plant and animal lives that dazzle the eyes were bequeathed to man. Otocho bonsu, odoma kuma boaze amboyen abrokora, wa domien ejapati ahur, de yenzizido na yenshadi, no abandon na yama asase for richi and yusui. Why are we destroying the environment? The destruction and the depletion of our resources should stop now. Let us save our Ramsey site to prevent extinction of endangered species. You are building on waterways and you see nothing wrong with it. I am talking to you. If the environment has a mouth, she will speak. So asasi sawana in Kporxah. The rains that comes, even though it is not her season, comes in torrent. When it's time for the sun, it gives out its best heat as if it wants to devour its prey. Climate change, global warming, and ozone depletion are beckoning. The garbage you threw into the gutter last night, you knew it wasn't right, but you never bothered. If the environment has a mouth, she will speak. So asasi sawana in Kporxah. Over a period of 100 years, Ghana has lost 80% of its forest cover. Yes, you heard me right. 80% of our forest cover is gone. Fishermen are now catching more plastics than fishes. If the environment has a mouth, she will speak. So asasi sawana in Kporxah. You see?
Get me York's rent a car. I need a car in 15 minutes. Hi, I'm Jake Morris, and I travel globally. But when I'm in Ghana, York's Rent a Car is my reliable choice for safety and comfort on the road. York's Rent a Car provides comprehensive logistics services to mainly blue chip companies as well as individual clients.
At a time we needed a car rental service, and York's fitted in very well per our standards.
Their services is top notch. Drivers are on time.
It was beautiful to see them behind the wheels, and anytime they pick up a guest, the guests were very, very happy.
Already? Excellent. York's Rent a Car provides services and expertise that include meet and greet services at the airport, car rental, driver personal outsourcing, and vehicle detailing. What's the problem? It's you. I told you. York's Rent a Car delivers world-class service to its customers, having their highest safety and comfort in mind. So watch you. Go of us are open for him. York's Rent a Car runs 24/7 operations where customers can make car reservations and inquiries of our services online and also call our hotline.
Hi and welcome back to the studio. As I said, today is a very interesting, fabricative edition because we are playing, we are talking about poetry, we are doing all sorts of things all together. And then we have some other beautiful young lady joining us very soon. So today it's a full bouquet. So we start first with Nakeeyat.
Hello.
Hi. How did you get here? How come you are seated here and I'm not the one saying because I'm old? Okay, yes. Okay, you tell me. Tell me, how did you get here?
I got here by talented kids. Actually, it all started when I was 2.5 years old and my school was having its anniversary and they needed a young genius child like me.
Yeah, tell them.
Yes, so then the principal chose me and I memorized a poem for them.
Overnight, please add that.
Yes, overnight, actually, yes. And so then when I finished this, I saw something in myself. So I planned on telling my parents that I want to audition for this TV show called Talented Kids.
Yay!
Free to play. I auditioned.
That was the edition, the fifth edition, right?
No, the 10th edition.
The third edition.
Yes.
Okay.
On the 10th edition, and I went to audition and over 500 kids, they had to pick only 5 kids. And I was part
From
of...
your region, right?
Yes, and I was part of those lucky 5 kids. So I was sent to Accra and the show began. And it was tough, but I made it through and I won. And it's a very big initiative and I appreciate whatever I did.
Now, Nakeeyat, for you, how old are you now?
I'm 9, I'll be 10 on the 29th of July.
if you're not jealous, just you this one do send me direct message because I know
it's
you're
normal.
jealous.
It's part of life.
It's normal, right, to be jealous of such talented people like you.
Yeah. If you're smart, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
Yes, it's an
and you celebrate
achievement.
it.
Yes.
Fantastic. I mean, you know, I love you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and we have here Nana Kwame. Nana Kwame.
Hello.
Who is Nana Kwame? Tell me about yourself.
All right, so I'm a sort of a musician.
Sort of. Why do you say sort of a musician?
Because I have 2 songs and no EP and no album. However, I think they are fairly big. I consider myself quite the brainy one.
Quite the brainy one. So you're a musician, you're brainy. So like, okay, so the two of you are competing.
Of course.
No, like you see, we're from one family and we gotta work together.
You gotta work together. I mean, that's the way it rolls.
So no challenges.
But no challenges.
I
but
can't compete.
You can't compete.
Oh, me, I can't compete. Your levels are too much.
Thank you.
Charlie, you guys, you different.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're telling us about yourself. Yeah, you've got two songs to your credit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but if you've got 2 songs to your credit, why are you still behind a chessboard?
I don't know. All right, so a while back, I think this year, a few months ago, I don't know, I recently acquired a passion for chess. I have no idea where it came from, but I consider myself pretty good. So this is why I'm sitting behind the chessboard here, to showcase my talents to everyone. So, yeah.
So here we are, we have this young gentleman who has 2 songs to his credit, but how come you didn't tell us how you managed to get 2 songs to your credit? Why?
Well, my dad is sort of a legend.
Your dad is sort of.
In fact, he is a legend.
He is a legend. So, we should go with sort of a legend.
No.
Why is he a legend?
He's a legend because he's just the GOAT.
The greatest of all time. Yes.
And when you have legends like that in your corner, you can do anything.
You can do anything. And by the way, this is the son of the one and only Ochiame Kwame, and he is also, you can see that he's got 2 songs to his credit, and then he decided that he's going to see his fortunes in chess. So, Kwame, tell us, what is chess all about?
Chess is a game of strategy, it's a game of planning, and it's a game of calculation. Things I think I'm really good at. So, for example, if you play a move, you have to sort of predict what your opponent is going to play and find a way to counteract that thing that the opponent is about to do.
Right. So we have...
That's like tic-tac-toe.
Yes, it makes it very easy. It's tic-tac-toe. You have to predict what your opponent will do and then find a way to counteract that. And if you win, isn't it?
Yes.
I really suck at chess, but I pray I'll learn. I pray.
Okay. So, well, technically, it's only you. I also suck at chess.
Most people
So
I'm not alone.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. I mean, we are sharing company. But this is because you are sharp. It's because you're sharp.
Of course.
Yeah, because you're sharp. So it's you know. So
It's training.
Yeah, that's all that we need, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. So we have here Maxwell. Maxwell is a chess instructor, or attempted chess instructor, and so it is my prayer, Kwame, that today you beat Maxwell. Okay.
I'll try.
I'll try. You try. Okay. So
try.
let's hear Maxwell. Do you mind telling us a little bit about chess, and then let's see the 2 of you go whilst you attempt to teach us.
Okay. Us.
Will you be white or you'll be black?
I don't know.
Okay. So I'll take the black.
I'm non-aligned.
Okay, she's non-aligned. That makes it very difficult. But you have to choose a color for us to play the chess.
Like I don't like those things. So like,
You don't like those things, eh?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So let's be non-aligned. Okay, you are non-aligned. I'll try and be aligned somewhere along the line. So that we...
when you see the women team there, so that's the plan. No,
that is the plan. We got it covered. So yes. So Maxwell, can you tell me what do you gain out of this?
Okay, so chess has been played since like 1500 BC. It's been played from very, very long ago. And then chess has evolved over the years, just like the entire human race, into what it is today. So today, as it stands, chess is a strategy game between two opponents who are playing two sides or who are in charge of two kingdoms. So basically, chess is two people going to war over the chessboard, no violence, just over the chessboard. And then, unlike other games where the aim is to capture as many things as you want, and then whoever captures the most pieces wins, in chess we have a simple aim, which is to capture the king. Because once you capture an enemy's king, the kingdom falls. The kingdom cannot exist without the king. So in chess, you have to use all the resources at your disposal to try and capture the enemy king. Yes, that's what chess is about.
Question, please.
Yeah.
Please, who's the king?
This one.
I knew it.
Yep.
It's the really tall one with the crown.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, but I thought if you have the queen in a particular position, then you can capture. I know, isn't it possible to capture a king, but the queen, if the queen is still, you've not yet been able to checkmate the queen, the game can still go on.
Okay. Okay, so
All right. So how the queen is the most powerful piece on the board.
Exactly.
It can move basically wherever it wants.
Yeah.
However, once it's gone, it's not game over until you found a way to checkmate the king.
Okay.
It's just very advantageous to take this one. Right?
Okay.
It's not by force.
It's not by force. It's not by force. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to say. What he's saying is the queen is the most powerful piece, right? So often, more often than not, people go after their opponent's queen. But then going after the queen doesn't end the game. It is capturing the king that ends the game, which is checkmate. So someone can actually give away their queen to capture your king, and then you find yourself in a very bad situation because although you have their queen, they have your king, and then the game ends. So yes, checkmate or the end of the game is signified when you capture an opponent's king, not the queen.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so what are this row? What does this row of things? What are they doing here?
The short ones.
The short ones, yes.
They're
Thank you.
called pawns. They move forward to and capture sideways.
Okay.
They're basically used to break open the position.
Okay. So what about these ones, the side and side, the ones that are beside the king and the queen?
All right. Do you want to explain?
Oh, no, no.
This is called a bishop. These two.
Yeah.
They move only diagonally. It's very annoying to play against. This is called a knight. It's most like
It's a horse head.
It moves in an L shape in any direction it wants. L shape like this.
Okay.
It can jump over other pieces. No other piece can do that. And these two are rooks. They move in straight lines.
Okay. They look like the head of a castle.
Yeah, castles. Some people also call them castles, but then
Castle, yeah.
their official names are rooks.
Yeah, exactly. You know, sand castles. Okay, right. So this is the board as we have here. But what makes chess a game that is played all across the world? Why is chess one of the most recognized board games around the world?
This one, I leave it to you.
Okay, sure. So a lot of board games are very simple, and then the rules something like Scrabble. Scrabble is word formation, right? So with Scrabble, people are trying to put letters on the tile to form words. So it's sort of one thing. But with chess, we have many pieces. We have pawns, we have rooks, we have knights, bishops, the king and the queen. And all these pieces move differently. So this alone gives the game some sort of difference when compared to other board games. Because the fact that all the pieces move differently in itself is something astonishing. That's one. Two, the whole concept of the game being a strategic battle between two kingdoms who are all, because everyone starts with the same resources. White starts with the same number of pawns and pieces as black does. But then only one side can win, right? There are instances where it could end in stalemates and all that, but then the main idea is capture someone's king. So you have to think for your opponent, besides thinking for yourself. So you have a plan, okay, I want to capture the opponent's king. This is how I want to do it. But the opponent has a plan of his or her own, and then you have to counteract their plan whilst effecting yours. This whole thing makes chess a game that is unparalleled because of the whole mental effort you need to put into it to be able to win. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So why don't you guys start your game? And I'll ask Nakeeyat a quick question. So let's see. Can you?
We should start.
Yes. Let's see how you. I mean, what would be your opening move, and let's see how he would counter. I think we should have brought this one in the clock, but today we don't have a clock. So you have a clock.
Oh, come on, I don't play clock.
You don't play with clock. Okay, so no clock today. Today we are just playing an open game.
Sure.
Right. So Nakeeyat, you have been working. Oh, sorry. Right now you are quite well known. What has that meant, or what has that done for you? Do you still go to school? Do you do gigs? What is your day like? What does the Nakeeyat day look like?
It looks easy, nice and fun.
Tell us more.
And going to school and attending occasions is the nicest thing on earth because you get to meet new people and learn about them too in school. And I think it's really peaceful and normal.
It's peaceful and normal.
Yes.
But are you able to keep up with school? How are you able to keep up with school? I mean, in addition to performing, because today, for instance, you came in another attire when you came in, and then before I realized you had changed. So for a second I thought, oh, but you were dressed for a formal occasion then. So I was like, And when I asked your mom, she said you had just come from 2 programs.
Yes.
How does that work for you?
It works.
How do you keep up with school?
Okay, so for instance, I have an occasion on a school day. So my mom will confirm if it's in the morning or afternoon or evening.
Okay.
So maybe the occasion is at 12:30 p.m. I will leave school and I will tell my teachers, I'll look at the timetable and tell my teachers to draft some of the notes, or should I say, in their working paper. You see those kind of registering book they have. They've been writing their notes in it to teach. So I'll tell them not to rip the paper off and throw it away because normally that's what they do. So then I'll tell them to keep it so I can copy notes when I come the next day. Yes.
Yeah.
And I come to school very early so I can recap all the things they did at my back. So peaceful and wonderful and nice.
So peaceful, wonderful, and nice.
Yes.
And you are yet to be 10.
Yes, please. It's funny, I know. Thank you.
What would you like to do in future?
I would like to be the first female president of Ghana, or the UN Secretary General, or a very great advocate in first country, Korea, South Korea, actually, and second country, maybe Canada or Switzerland or anywhere. But yeah, my real vision is for me to be the UN Secretary General.
Okay, so you have a 2.5-year-old girl who says, I want to be talented kids. The parents take her to talented kids when she's 7.
Yes, please.
She was.
I wasn't even year 7.
You were 6 something,
Yes.
6 plus.
6.5.
6.5.
Yes.
Blows everybody's minds. Wins the talented kids show. And then following there, sometimes when people do that, they kind of fade out. But for you, in your case, I don't see you fading out. I see you moving, and right now, you have gigs all over that you are taking. You are conquering. Most importantly, you are managing to combine the school and your budding career as a poet, as a very vocal poet on different issues that affect our world, including climate change, including young, children who without homes, homeless children, and so on and so forth. So you actually started your advocacy right now.
Yes, please.
Good. And then in your scheme of things, you would be either first
female president
of GH or
yes.
UN Secretary General.
Yes. Or an advocate of Korea.
An advocate. Let's just say an advocate. So in this case, I definitely can see all of them coming to pass. I mean, I may be wrong, but I think I can see them coming to pass. At least the advocate, then from there you become the UN Secretary General or something like that.
Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. So please, I don't know whether I'll still be there, but
yes, but God willing.
God willing, I'll be there, and then you call me for the swearing-in ceremony.
Oh yes.
Oh, Charlie.
Thank you.
You and I did form forever.
Oh yes.
Right. So we're coming back to our board game, Nakeeyat, and it seems like some people are beating some people. I don't know where
to be honest with you, I don't understand.
The night is high.
I'm trying.
So Nana Kwame, can you explain to us, the uninitiated, what is going on your this thing? Because I can see you've taken 3 of his game, the knight, and then the
6, 7. All right.
Okay,
currently,
go on.
I'm up material. See, there's a certain number of points per distance, per piece.
Okay.
And these 2 pieces are worth. These 2 pieces are worth 3. And then this is worth 1. However, since these are worth 1, and this is worth 3, his point valuation is 6, and my point valuation is 6, 7.
Oh, 7, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Okay.
even though I have more points than him, he currently has more space here. He has more activity. Therefore, I can come to the conclusion that I am losing.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Okay, I want to clarify.
Clarify something for us.
Okay, so what he means is, if we are to look at this on face value, right?
Yeah.
So he's up material. He has one of my knights and then one of my bishops, as well as one of my pawns.
Yeah.
So combined, he has captured 7 points, right? And then I have 3 of his pawns and then a knight, which is technically 6 points. So essentially, he's up a point. But what he's trying to say is, like I was explaining earlier, the aim of the game isn't just to capture things. I mentioned that earlier. But then to have the initiative to capture the opponent's king. So I'm actually very surprised and delighted that he can tell that despite the fact that he is up material, the position is a little tricky for him because most of his pieces are badly placed. And if he's not very careful, I might end up capturing more than him. Yep. Exactly. But then the game is still
young.
Yep. So
the game is still young. So okay, I hear that you guys you are storming social media. Let me see what my messages are saying.
All right.
Jaimaf says that very impressive. And Vivi Watson says, and Vivi Watson runs a dance studio in East Legon. I mean, you should go and check it out. You can imagine if you add dance to your poetry research.
I like dancing.
You like dancing?
But not with all music, only with K-pop.
Only with what?
Korean
pop.
Why Korean? What
Oh no, I just like that country.
You just
All right, okay.
Koreans, please don't come and capture my girl. I mean, she's Ghanaian. We can lend her to you, but please remember, she comes from our end.
Oh yes, I'm so proud to be a Ghanaian.
Yeah. So Vivi Watson says, confident girl, beautiful delivery, well done.
Thank you.
And then Fresh Queen is asking, what class are you in?
I'm in class 4.
Okay, there you go.
All right, you move.
We have a class 4 person. So here we are. We have we are hanging out on our hangouts, and it's fun. Some people are cracking their brains. I mean, honestly, Nana Kwame, if you look at this game, can you see any aspect of life being played out like this? Because this one, I mean, this is a game. But how can we take this game that you are playing into our real lives?
Oh, okay. So this game we are playing teaches planning, strategy, and sorry, give me a second.
Yes, please. We'll give you a second.
This is
And you should get ready for another performance, right? After Nana Kwame is able to give us something about what. You can reverse. This is our house. We have our own rules. It doesn't matter what the chess game says, that if you can only do one.
I get it.
2 nights.
That's bad.
Congratulations.
Okay.
But I must say,
yes.
I was talking to him and his dad earlier, and then they mentioned he has been playing only for a little over a month. And then, like, the way he's playing, I'm really impressed by his play, and then the amount of knowledge he's exhibiting. First of all, like I mentioned earlier, him being able to tell the positional nuances or what was going on in the game was really impressive, and then his play is quite good as well.
So I asked him a question, but right now he's doing some calculations that we can't interrupt that calculation. How does this game help us in real life? Because I mean, in this particular series, you're looking at games. We are seeing how games help us in life. So how does the game of chess help us in real life?
Okay, so like he mentioned earlier, chess is a strategy game, right? And we know life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you have to choose between maybe doing one thing or the other. It's full of choices, I should say.
Okay.
So chess essentially is a repetition of that. Always you are trying to think. And then one word I would like to use is evaluation. So earlier he was able to evaluate the position until maybe he was in a slightly worse position, and then form a plan with that in mind. So let's bring that to life. Let's say in life you find yourself in a particular situation where you are not very sure what you should do. You can actually sit back and evaluate. You look at the things devoid of emotion, but then you look at the very things in the position, which is life. And then you ask yourself, okay, so this and this is going on, and then it looks like the position is quite bad, but maybe this side has advantages, this side has disadvantages. Then you plan, you scheme, and then you form a plan of what to do next. That's basically what chess is about. And then especially for kids, this is quite good. I've taught chess in a number of schools. You realize maybe there's one kid who is very hyper. So their parents signed them up for chess club in the hopes that chess would sort of remold them. And then you would think it's funny or something, but then it actually works. After they come to chess club, they realize chess isn't about running around. With chess, you can't win just with brute force. You need to actually sit. So maybe at first they don't care, but then after maybe they lose a few times, the kids beat them. You know, kids being kids, the rivalry and all that. They kind of take it to heart, and now he begins to calm down. He begins to think through his moves. And then this culminates in their character. The kid gradually becomes a little calmer than they were before. Yes. So chess holds a lot of benefits, especially for kids, because they are young and then they have a lot of time to follow their passions. Yep.
Fantastic. And Kwame, so as this game is going on, let's evaluate your options. Do you think that there's a possibility that you may be able to have one up on him?
Slight chance.
Slight chance. We'll take that.
However, I cannot reveal it now because
no. I said let's take that chance. So no, because you have to beat him. You have to beat him for me.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Because how long have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing for 5 years, like half a decade. Yep.
And you have this is like having Goliath. Please be my David. Will you be David for me and punch him in the head for me? Okay, right. You think you can do that? Fantastic. Okay, so now, Nakeeyat, can you do another poetry recital for us?
This bishop is
you sure?
Really sad.
Yeah, good. Okay, would you like to get down or do you like to sit down? Sit up. Whichever you want to do, whichever will make you feel good, and whichever will make you, perform best. It's all yours. Okay, right. So let me see. So do we have chess clubs in GH? Do we have a lot of chess classes in GH? If we do,
okay. So currently we have a number of clubs, but then chess as we know it, isn't a very popular game in our part of the world. But then over about the last decade, chess has really grown in Ghana. Because when you look at the statistics, just before a decade ago, chess was limited to just a few people. I don't say it was a boys' club, but then it was just a few people who used to meet and then play and have fun. And then when there was an international event, they just choose amongst themselves and they go and represent Ghana.
Okay.
But now chess is beginning to be recognized as a sport. And then the Ghana Chess Association is taking initiatives to form clubs. So currently we have tertiary clubs. So we have about 6 tertiary clubs in some of the prominent universities in Ghana. We also have community clubs as well. In communities like Tema have the Nightmare Chess Club with a K. And then communities like Awoshi have, because they have maybe a few chess players, they meet to have chess meetings. And then currently there's also been the rise of chess academies. So there has been academies like Mentors Chess Academy, Early Chess, and then Brilliancy Chess Academy. So you can tell that chess is gradually growing in the country. And then so I just want to mention one last thing. So for the past 2 decades, there's actually been only 2 chess champions in Ghana.
Okay. 2
old men named FM Hasford and then I am Amkwanda.
Okay.
They've been playing chess since like the 80s.
Wow.
So they have like a vast amount of experience.
Yeah.
So you can tell currently the youth is trying to invade that space. And then just last year, we broke that spell, and then the young Dr. Kwame is currently the national chess champion.
Wow.
The young medical doctor.
Wow.
So you can tell the youth is beginning
to understand and want to be part of the game.
Exactly.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, Kwame, when are you going to become the chess champion of Ghana?
I'll do my best.
You be the what?
I'll do my best.
You do your best because
at the rate as he is going, he really could.
After yeah.
He means very soon.
He means very soon. Eh?
Yes.
Okay, you can interpret that.
I believe
That's child speak.
I believe
You believe your brother. Okay. Yo, baby. Right. So we have some other messages here for you, and oh dear, we have some messages from here for you, and someone says that are you Ghanaian?
Yes,
Me?
I am Ghanaian.
You are Ghanaian. Fully Ghanaian. Yeah. You were born in.
I was born at Cape Coast region.
You born in Cape Coast, so that's why you speak a lot of Fanti. Beautiful, articulate Fanti. I really like that. Okay, so we are ready. We are your audience, ready for another performance by the Queen
I want to come here.
of poetry, Nakeeyat. Let's go.
Okay, so we are children. We are children. We were born to take the stead of our parents. We are brittle and tender. Oh yes, we are vulnerable little creatures. Our vulnerability exposes us to abuse. He took a coin, so his finger was slashed with a blade to pacify the claimant. She took a piece of meat, so a red-hot iron was plucked on her bare skin. I could hear the wailings and cries of a little girl. Locked up in a room, she was given in marriage to a 50-year-old man next door. The cries and pains these children go through have set my tummy. It breaks my heart to see a child suffer. Children at 560 protect our rights as children. It's already midnight. Everyone is asleep, but I am on the street, hungry, nowhere to lay my head or to wash my feet. People insult me. The police chase me. Yet I am a slave to hunger and lies. You see, I'm scared, but there's no one to comfort me. Cold, but no one will give me warm clothes. Please think, this problem is too deep. Open your heart, let it sink, because yesterday I took my bath in a public sink. I am weak, working in places too stressful for my age, sleeping at the mercy of the weather and its rage. Eating, don't bother. Today it comes, tomorrow it may not. Last week I met the others, they were just like me. We warm ourselves, share the little we can get, but deep down we still wish for a home, a hot bath, a plate of jollof, a mother's love, and a good school. You know, big brothers are what we call the elders in our group. They are always angry. They take a lot of hard drugs, but they still cry for their family in their sleeps. Please, listen. Give a child a word, and he will form a sentence. Give a child a sword, and he will start a war. Oh, give a child love, and he will spread it like a virus till everyone is infected with goodness. Give a child hope, and watch him set records. Medahunina ase.
Medamunina ase. Fantastic. That was Nakeeyat Dramani Sam giving us a poem about.
The name is
Nakeeyat. Sorry, baby.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Nakeeyat Dramani Sam giving us another scintillating performance about poetry, in this time advocating for young children, for us to protect the rights of the young child, whether it's here, anywhere in the world, because, as she said, give them hope, and you will do what?
Set records.
You will set records. Us. You are setting records here, and he is also setting a record in the studio. This is the Springboard Hangout, and I'm comfortable. I'm privileged to hang out with these two stars. In fact, you and I, we are privileged. They are the stars of the night. Yes, Michael. So, Nakeeyat, how do you put down those beautiful words?
Oh, actually, I don't put down all of them myself.
Okay.
My father does it for me, but I do correct and add a little more to it sometimes. And I think my father is the whole story behind this.
Okay.
And I am I'm very proud, and I appreciate him a lot. And also, I love my mom so much, and I say God bless her, because she has been moving all around with me and never gets tired of helping me showcase my talent and do great things. And she never gives up on me. And also Auntie Josie and all the people who love me, I thank them so much.
All the people who love Nakeeyat, this is a shout out to you, and to say thank you so much.
And actually, a happy
tell me
birthday to my cousin,
Okay.
who got the 3rd place in this year's Talenta Kids season 13.
Wow.
And
So,
she was also a poet. And
she's also a poet.
yeah, and to my 2 twin aunties, Auntie Asana and Wisina, I wish them a happy birthday too. Yes.
So you're actually celebrating birthdays on Hangout today.
Yes.
Fantastic. And you celebrated them with a poem, or you give them another poem later on.
No, I'll give it to them at home.
You give it to them at home. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
This is a surprise.
Yes.
Oh. Excellent. So now Kwame, we are back to our play.
I'm losing.
Oh.
You are losing. Wow.
Would look at it in a different way. You are on the verge of discovering opportunities that otherwise did not exist because of where your position is right now.
Hey, bro, no
So the fact that you are in this position right now, what does it teach you?
Develop your pieces correctly.
In the open game. In the opening game. Oh, so you think, having gone back, evaluating what you have done so far, you think that you didn't start well, and therefore next time, if you are going to go to another game, you develop your first moves well in order to position yourself fantastic. Okay, I like that. Do you agree with him?
Yes. So a chess game can be divided into 3 parts.
3 parts?
Yes.
Okay.
The opening, the middle game, and then the end game. So like he was saying, in the opening, it looked as if he was winning because I sort of gave him some material to put him in an early lead. So he later on realized that the material I gave him wasn't sort of free after all, because it gave me some positional advantage over him, because he was capturing my pieces, but then I was developing mine, and now that development is what is giving me the initiative. So I'm very, very glad he has been able to like realize that, okay, that's where it all went wrong in the game, that he should have developed his pieces earlier on instead of maybe taking the free pawn I was giving him. Yes. But
so sometimes the adage that there's nothing like a free lunch, in this case,
yes, it does.
It does. It applies. Okay, okay. You're going to say something.
So yeah, I just want to say, for someone who has been playing for just a month or a little over a month, he's like doing extremely well. Because myself, I'm not so much of a bad player, but then he's really playing with me, and I can feel we actually play a very competitive game. And then I just want to give him a thumbs up for his performance. It's been a great performance.
Thank you.
And I'm also telling him not to give up, because the game is not over and anything can happen. Yeah.
I told you that the game, even though it looks like you can turn it around.
Exactly.
So it's just a case of let's relax and see how we can make it unfold. Theophilus also says that I love the poem you delivered on the International Women's Day celebration at the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. It was simply amazing. And we have Khadija Otu, who is saying that we wish her all the best in everything she does. Keep it up, girl.
Thank you.
And then Freshie Queen says that
some people have names, so
this is all because of you.
Oh no, starting.
Don't
give up so easy.
Don't give up. Don't give up. It says that, and then it seems like Freshie Queen says that she knows you. So maybe, are you fasting?
No.
No. Okay. By the way, I know that Tuesday is a holiday, right?
Yes.
So are you inviting me to your home so that we can?
I don't know.
Then this one we may have to ask that mommy on camera. Or what do you think? Or we should, when we get to the back room, we ask mommy if I should come over to celebrate the press Sanla with you. We should do that.
Yes. Please.
Okay. Because I really enjoy Sanla. It's one of my highlights of the year. I just love the way you people take your time and make that food. I have to come and eat some.
Oh, food.
I'm going to eat some of the food. The prayers, will all say the prayers. But after that, we must celebrate, or we shouldn't celebrate.
Yes, that's true.
So I'll come and have some of the poetry, the food there. Okay. Theophilus says that very intelligent girl. And okay, we have Priscilla Boateng. Thank you for watching us today on the Hangout. So we have just how good is it going over here? What additional story can you tell us from this game, Michael?
So currently, as it stands, the reason why he was saying he has lost is because it looks like I have a little more material than him. Mm-hmm. So I mentioned earlier that there are 3 parts of the game. So currently we can say we are in an end game, or we are getting closer to the end game. Mm-hmm. Why? Because we've exchanged most of our material. You can see a number of the pieces are already off the board, and then we have a few pieces left. So we are in the end game. Yes. But then the thing about end games is this. Despite the fact that I have more material than he does, mm-hmm. I'll now have to grind it out sort of to actually win the game, mm-hmm. because he still has material and then he can defend himself. So being up material, it doesn't always mean you are winning. You still have to make use of the resources you have at hand. So in chess, you learn like a boatload of things. You learn a lot of things. So right now, I'm sure maybe despite the fact that the game is still ongoing, you can tell he's still processing how the game has gone so far, and then he's beginning to maybe make adjustments as to maybe the things he did wrong, and next time. So every game is a learning process with every game. So if this was played online or in on a PC, would have been able to, even this we can maybe play back, and then you go through the entire game. It's called analysis. You analyze the game, and then you look out for, okay, the moments in the game where something might have gone wrong and what you should have done better, and then those things help you improve. So, but then for us, I'm predicting that if he continues like this, in like 6 months, he should be.
I mean, if we bring you back into the studio in 6 months, you are dead. Sort of.
Yeah.
So we should think about a rematch, and in that case,
this game is still not over.
It's still not
so
over.
I still can't say I've won until the game is over. Yeah.
I see. So, Kwame, where do you want to go with the chess?
The chess. I want to become world champion.
You want to be a champion, a chess master.
I want to be a grandmaster.
You want to be a grandmaster.
And I want to accomplish that by.
World champion.
Yeah.
I want to accomplish that by 18.
You want to accomplish that by 18.
Nice.
Great vision.
Yeah, that's good.
I love that.
Yep.
And Kwame, I really. And how old are you now?
12.
You're 12.
I'm 13 on May 23rd.
Oh, okay. I see. So that gives us 8 years to do this. And so we
6 years.
Six.
You said by 8, so 6.
6 years to do this. Well, you said in 6 months. This would be a different story.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So if in 6 months this would be a different story,
6 years.
then we have to ensure that when you guys are doing your next championships, you do that. Do you have youth category?
Yes, please. So we have. So currently, like I was saying earlier, the influx of chess players has been mostly kids.
Okay.
Because if you want to go a sport, you have to focus on the kids because definitely they are the future. So we have National Youth Chess Championships coming up.
When?
I think the current one will be next month or the month after, but it's soon, in a few months, yes. So that's the National Youth Chess Championships. There will be under 8, under 10, 12, 14, 18, and then 20. So it's a youth championship for kids or under 18 and under 20, yes. So he should definitely partake, and then I'm sure he'll do great.
I really want to.
Pardon?
I want to partake.
You will partake. I mean, I'll make sure that your daddy puts you in it. So we'll get in touch with you, and then let's make sure that we are registered, because it's in my personal interest that he starts his journey to becoming a grandmaster from now, because I want to see it. I want to be there when he's crowned as a grandmaster. An international grandmaster, not just in GH.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So, all too soon, our geniuses in the studio. Our time is up.
Oh.
So sad.
It's so sad. Yes, I know. But you'll be back. And I know you come back with some new ideas and new things that you are doing. Hopefully. So what is one thing that you would like to tell those watching us today? What's one thing that you would like to tell people?
To the kids, they should be themselves and learn hard and focus on their dreams. And to the parents, or should I say the adults, they should try helping us improve on our skills so we can become great future leaders. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, let's learn. If we are young, let's learn and also find out what our talents are so that we can groom those talents. And for us adults, let's see how we can help or promote our young people so that they can be people who can achieve their dreams. That is from Nakeeyat. So, so now Kwame, what would be your closing comments as we sign off for today?
I've had a great game today. I enjoyed it. However, experience still trumps talent. So hard work and experience definitely trumps talent. Therefore, I think he deserves to win.
Hard work
and experience
trumps talent.
Yes.
And therefore, even though, I mean, you have the talent, because he has been working consistently on the chessboard, he's got it. But next time when he comes, because you would also have been working hard, who knows, this time experience would meet experience, and the best will win.
Exactly.
Of course.
Exactly.
What is your final word for us, please?
Okay, so my final word is, so board games have been a thing where most people do just for fun. So I'll encourage everybody to pick up a game just like is the theme of the show. And being a chess player or a chess head, I would encourage that people pick up the game of chess. Because, okay, personally, I can tell he's naturally strong-willed and that he has like a strong mental fortitude. But then I can also say that chess would help him build on that, and his maturity or his perception about life and how things go would further improve just because he plays over the chessboard, and then he will reap the benefits. Chess teaches you critical thinking, strategic planning. It teaches you time.
Reasoning skills.
Yes, if we were using a clock, there would be time management as well, because it would have added a little pressure because he would need to think under pressure and all that. So it teaches us time management as well. So yes, everybody should pick up a game, definitely chess, and then they will definitely reap the benefits. Yeah.
Well, you heard it here. This has been a game changer. Sorry, this has been a hangout on playing games. And you heard it that chess teaches so many things. We looked at, during this series, we looked at Scrabble. We've looked at playing dance as a game. We also, last week, we actually looked at how we can work on, I forgot what game we played. And today we're doing Scrabble. Chess. Chess, as we are going to do next week, we are going to do Ludo and Owari. Why, you want to come and play? Do you want to come and play? Which one do you want to play?
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay, so next week we'll be playing Ludo and Owari, and we are going to learn here. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Mommy would allow you to come again. I don't know. We'll talk to Mommy. But anyway, so it tells you that there's a plethora of games that are available. The most important thing is that as you are playing these games, you kind of pick up skills, very critical skills that will help you in future. And even as you are at a young stage, or even like old as me, especially it helps you have fun. And when you have fun, you never, ever feel lonely. So hey, what game do you like? Play a game and enjoy life. Thursday, on Sunday, do catch Albert as he comes on with the Springboard Virtual University. You can't miss that. And so until we come your way next week with another game, don't go anywhere. You know I love you. You are the best. God bless you. Sleep tight.